I am so honored and proud to introduce Isaiah. Isaiah is the person that I think about when I hear the word grit. Throughout the entire year, he worked the overnight shifts at Dwayne Reed. He told me it was tough, but said it was only super hard on Saturdays because those were the days he'd have to stay awake for more than 26 hours. He was also soon to be dad, congratulations, and had loved ones that needed help from him during the day. Isaiah literally didn't sleep. Did I mention that through all this, he still remained the top student in the class, that he was an egoless leader that strove to help his classmates? Every day, I was inspired by Isaiah. Isaiah, I know you will do huge things in the tech industry and will find so much success, all the while being a great father to your child. Thank you for all the hard work that you put into this year. I know your future self will thank you for the rest of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Isaiah Collazo. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna cry right now. Thank you, Corey, for those really kind words. I guess I don't need to really introduce myself after that, but I'm Isaiah. I was a fellow from the 6.4 full stack web cohort. And now, with the help of everyone at Pursuit, I've been able to land my first tech job as an apprentice at Thumbtack. You know, growing up, I always wanted to be in tech. In elementary school, I would write out fully fleshed out games, like characters, worlds, levels, everything. And getting older, I realized how much games helped me anytime I was going through a rough patch. I was able to escape reality for just those few short moments and enter a whole other world. I found out how I could actually develop my ideas through coding. And by the time it came to apply for college, I had my mind set on one school, Rochester Institute of Technology. But my grades weren't where they were well below their required. And their game development program was very competitive. And even my college counselor said that it was going to be a bit of a reach. So I developed a plan. I would apply early decision for their web development program. It was far less competitive. And I did that so it would increase my chances. And later on, I would transfer into game design after my grades got up a bit. But by some miracle, 2 months later, I got my letter of acceptance, and fast forward a semester and a half, I fell in love with web development. I still love game design, but it kind of fell on the back burner and something I wanted to do on the side instead. But I ended up having a hard time. I wasn't really adjusting, and my time at school wasn't going as well as I hoped. So I ended up taking time off, unsure if I would go back. I took that time to focus on myself. I got my first job at Chipotle, where I was able to meet my amazing girlfriend. And I spent some times with my loved ones. I grew as a person. And after those few months, I still wasn't sure if I was going to go back to school, though. But I didn't want to give up that amazing opportunity I was given. So I went back for another semester, but not much changed. I knew my heart was still set on web development, though. And speaking to my dad, we thought looking for other options would be best. By happenstance, my dad likes to act in commercials and photo shoots and stuff. And he told me one time about a shoot for a company that helped train software developers. The name was Pursuit, and he told me to look into it. So I did, and it turned out it was a week before the early decision timeframe was up. So I got my application in ASAP. And somehow, after many different screenings, I made it through, and I was given another amazing opportunity so soon after the one at RIT. So I told myself I was not going to move on from this one. I had to commit myself to bettering myself throughout the program, and I did just that. I did whatever it took to fulfill my dream. Like Corey said, I would stay late. I would work on my projects, my passion projects, the class projects, and from there I would go straight to work. And at work, I would write out code or ideas in a sketchbook that I have. I still have it next to my desk and I still use it. And during my break, I took out my laptop immediately to continue where I left off. After work, I would hop on the Q or the 2 train. And the second I got a seat, the same thing. My goal was to make everything I did stand out. I wanted people to look at my work and say, yeah, that was Isaiah. He did that. But I also wanted to help people out. So on my weekends, I volunteered my lunch hour to hold study sessions where we would go over whatever topic the other fellows needed extra help in. It wasn't one-sided though, because as I tackled those topics with them, they helped me get better at public speaking. Like I was not doing good at first, but as the sessions went on, my confidence in myself rose and I got better. And now I'm here today just doing the best I've ever done. And because of the opportunities I was given, I can look back at my younger self and be proud of how far I've come in such a short period of time. I started my own family. I have a beautiful daughter, Ava. I just turned 21 and I landed a job at a company whose mission really aligns with my own. I always wanted to help others in any way possible. When I wanted to make games, it was to escape reality. And as I got into web dev, it shifted into building a product that can help them in whatever way they needed. And Thumbtack does just that, helping blue collar workers, family businesses, entrepreneurs, just everyday people connect with others and run a sustaining and secure business. But this is just the beginning. There's still so much I want to learn and do, and so many ideas I have that I want to develop. And thanks to Pursuit and the people that have helped me along the way, I can do that. You know, all of 6.4 for inspiring me. Seeing all of you grind made me want to grind just as hard every single time I saw it. John, Jenya, and Talene for challenging me throughout the program. Caroline for the support and making sure I was being healthy. I remember I think it was a Wednesday. I told you that I didn't eat that day, and you gave me some mac and cheese cups and some Nutri-Grain bars to help me. And Corey for being the best instructor and mentor for myself and the rest of 6.4. You challenged and supported me every step of the way. Every time that I showed any signs of slipping, you were on top of it, and you really helped me stay focused. And I'm really appreciative of that. And my parents and my girlfriend Ko for being understanding and supportive, knowing that the year I spent at Pursuit would be tough and tireless. They were in my corner the whole time, even being pregnant and working her own long hours. She handled it like a champ, and I wouldn't be where I am now without any of you. You know, I'm really grateful for all the help and support you've given me. So ring the gong.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone.